for Richland Center, but this is going to be movement along the line for the Hornets. And Prairie, if they decline, it'll have them 3rd and 7. Legal motion on Richland Center. Let's see what Prairie wants to do here. If you decline it, it'll be 3rd down 7. And if you take it, of course, it'll be 2nd down and about 12. And it looks like head coach White has said take the penalty. That'll put Richland Center back to about the 38-yard line. Now you got to come up here where the line of scrimmage is and take it from there. So it'll take them back to about the 38. So it'll be 2nd down and around 12 for Richland Center.
And between 11 and 12.
The ball at the 38-yard line. For Richland Center, they have one man. He's out here in the slot to the right. Line is set. Johnson fakes, looks, throws, lobs it. Pass is caught. Nice catch.
Again to Glenn Brown.
Traced away for Glenn Brown, number 13. Nice catch as he went up and got that. He's only a 5'7", 170-pound senior. He was able to go up and get that one and bring it all the way up to midfield. In fact, the football just inside midfield. Ball at the Prairie du Chien 49.5, and 1st and 10 for Richland Center. And that play's worked 3 times now for the Hornets. Johnson rolling this way, looking, throwing, and the pass is broken up at the last moment. Beautiful play for Prairie du Chien by Reynolds. The pass was intended for Ron Dosh. Reynolds broke it up at the last possible second, or that play might have gone for a good deal more. 2nd down, 10 for Richland Center. Nice play by Reynolds as he broke it up at the last possible second.
2nd down.
2nd and 10. Johnson throws a nice pass. He throws a good deal of touch on it. He lost it a bit. Man out here, 2 men out here, in fact. 2nd and 10. Johnson gives to the second man through. Safkas got some room on the outside over there. Spins it near out of bounds after a gain of about 6.
Tackle was made by Adam Cradaville.
Cradaville on the tackle across the way for Prairie du Chien, and the ball will be spotted at the Prairie du Chien 43-yard line, 3rd and 4 for Richland Center. 3rd down 4. Prairie du Chien leads 7-6. We have 5 minutes now exactly remaining here in the first half. Richland Center comes up to the line. McKenzie out here wide to the right. Line is set. Johnson will turn. Hand off. Cuts it up. Safkas hit. Spun around and drilled. A gain of maybe a yard and no more. Tom Stewart was there. Hanna was there. It'll be 4th down for Richland Center. And about 2. 4th and 2 for the Hornets. The ball is at the Prairie du Chien 42-yard line. They have to get just the nose of the football inside the 40. Richland Center. So let's see if the Prairie defense can step in here and stop them. Johnson brings them up on 4th down and 2. Line is set. Out of the eye. Goes the second man through. He's hit, spun around. It's going to be close. Depends on the spot where his right foot is. It looks like he might be short. Achenbach, and he is short. Prairie du Chien takes over on downs. 1st and 10, Prairie du Chien at their own 40-yard line. He gained 2. He needed 2.5. 1st and 10, and a nice job by the Prairie du Chien defense. The defense so far this year has been outstanding. Remember that first half of the Decorah game, if you were with us. In the opener, Decorah spent the entire first half in Prairie du Chien territory, and yet could only put 7 points on the board. So Prairie now, 3:49 to go here in the first half. Knickerbocker's got him up to the line on 1st and 10. Hand off, goes to Burnett, got the room, 45. They're almost up to midfield, very close to a first down. Burnett for 9. The ball will be spotted just shy of a first down. Johnson the tackle. A gain of 9 in the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 1. The ball at the Prairie 49-yard line. Prairie du Chien leading in the contest 7-6. And trying to get something going here after a nice defensive stand. Knickerbocker brings him up, checks it out, turns, hands first man through, cuts out the outside, hit and dropped. Reynolds, the ball carrier, thrown for a loss, it looks like. Let's see.
Tackle made by Perkins.
Virtually no gain. Perkins the stop. They gave him right back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Bring up a 3rd and 1.
Clock is running. 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the first half. 3rd down, 1 Prairie at their own 49-yard line. They lead 7-6. Knickerbocker sets the line. He'll keep it himself. He's hit, spins and drives forward, has the first down.
Look for the first down.
Knickerbocker first down at the 49-yard line of Richland Center. In fact, they will move it forward a little bit more, so let's call it 1st and 10 from about the 48-yard line. So Knickerbocker, who needed 1, got himself 3. 1st and 10 for Prairie du Chien. Ball right about the Richland Center 48-yard line. Knickerbocker sets the line, checks it over. And behind him, 1 man in the slot to the left of Knickerbocker. Will turn and hand it off. Defensive pressure, and Fernandez is down for a loss of about 6, maybe 7 yards.
Tackle for a loss by Jason
Hill, the tackler for Richland Center. The ball all the way back to the Prairie du Chien, just inside the Prairie du Chien 45-yard line. So a loss of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 17 for Prairie du Chien. 1 minute, 48 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd down, 17. Knickerbocker has the line set. They're in tight this time. He'll turn. 2nd man, reverse going the other way. Needs a block, gets it from Knickerbocker, cuts it up. Got some room, he's at midfield. All the way into Richland Center territory at about the 47-yard line. Christoph, the ball carrier for Prairie du Chien, and he'll get it down to, they'll spot it at the Richland Center 47-yard line, so he got all of the loss back, plus a yard. Gain of 8 in the play. And it'll make it 3rd down for Prairie du Chien, and about 8 yards to go from the Richland Center 47-yard line. 3rd down, about 8.5. Prairie du Chien up to the line of scrimmage as we approach 1 minute to go here in the first half. Knickerbocker checking over the line. He's down under center now, and he'll roll, drop back, looks, got time. He's hit as he throws. The pass will be incomplete. It was intended for Christoph. Knickerbocker was hit just as he was releasing. And we'll stop the clock with 52 seconds remaining to go here in the first half. And Prairie holding on to a 1.7-6 lead. Bring up 4th down, around 8 for Prairie du Chien. And they'll be into punt formation. Bennett will punt. He'll get it at about his own 38. Snap is low, good catch. Gets the kick away and hits a nice one. Line drive hit immediately and dropped. The Richland Center carrier. Across the way, the tackle made for Prairie du Chien by number 68, Ken Quick, and also Sutton over there.
Tackled at the 25.
25-yard line, Richland Center, 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Hornet.
First and 10. Swanwick also over there for Prairie du Chien on that with a very good hit. 1st and 10 for Richland Center. Johnson, turn, will throw, under pressure. Throws it off bounce. The pass will be intercepted. Let's see who got it here. Number 45 for Prairie du Chien. Adam Cradaville picked it off. He went down to one knee, and you kind of had to wait just a second because you lost sight of the ball for a second, but he picked it off. And Prairie du Chien has, let's see here, 18 seconds. Better take a timeout. The clock has already been started. You're down to 14, down to 13. The timeout is called. And we'll take a quick break and be right back at 7-6 Prairie. This is your high school football report.
Gunderson Farrell Clinic and orthodontics mean convenient, specialized medical care close to home. Serving the medical needs of families in Prairie du Chien and the surrounding communities, Gunderson...
Been shut down. 13 seconds. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10, Prairie du Chien at the Richland Center 43-yard line. Knickerbocker will drop back to pass. He's got good protection. He steps all sorts of time. Throws a line shot and incomplete. Well, he fired a howitzer down the field. Christoph was the intended receiver. He put that ball right on the line about almost 40 yards. Just a little bit over the wrong shoulder of Christoph and to the side just a little bit, but Knickerbocker shows you what kind of arm he possesses. And we still have 8 seconds here in the first half, so you still have time. 2nd and 10. Knickerbocker quickly will bring them up, and they have 8 seconds, as we said. Knickerbocker will drop straight back again. Has plenty of protection. Now he's under some pressure. Gets away from it. Sets and fires it down the field. He's got him, and it's overthrown. He had Christoph alone in the end zone, and he overthrew to the side shoulder on the left instead of the right, or he'd have had 6. That's the end of the first half with their score. Prairie du Chien 7, Richland Center 6. This is your high school football report.
It's 1992 closeout time at your #1 Chevy Geo dealer of South.
Once they get that adjustment made, they come on very strong.
And it was really nice to see the offense get going in the first half of play because we did not see it in the court.
Until next week, and then you'd have a big potential showdown game against River Valley.
And that's the homecoming game for Prairie du Chien. It's here, of course.
So you can suddenly move into the upper echelon of the conference very quickly. And, maybe Prairie's sneaking up a little bit. We still have a half to go here, of course, and Richland Center certainly has the capability of turning it on. And you never know about the breaks and everything, but I'm sure that everybody
responded and filled the bill. We're set to go, Dave.
Here's the kickoff for the second half. It's high, and Prairie du Chien receives it. Reynolds brings it back for the Blackhawks, and Prairie du Chien will have their first possession. 1st and 10. With the ball spotted down at around the 30-yard line. Up to 31 is where they put it down. So 1st and 10 Prairie du Chien as we get started. And again, we'll keep you up to date on the Brewers and Baltimore. And Mark had a couple of highlights for you, including the Greg Vaughn 3-run homer. So we'll bring you up to that and remind you that as soon as this is over, we'll be going to the Brewer game and joining in progress. Starting off, Knickerbocker's going to come out throwing. He looks, he's got all the time in the world, and lofts it out here, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Christoph. Coverage for Richland Center by number 13. And let's get our player list over here for Richland Center. Number 13 is Glenn Brown. So we'll switch around here a little bit and get going.
We've done a lot of switching tonight. We played musical chairs.
We've had everything going up here. Of course, Tom Knickerbocker we were talking to at halftime. What an army he possesses. And that time he showed a little bit of touch, just a little bit away from Christoph.
He's had good protection tonight, too.
Yes, had time to step and throw. 2nd and 10 for Prairie du Chien. And this time he hands off, and that play is stuffed in the backfield.
Ball carried by Burnett.
Burnett, the ball carrier, trying to pick up the number for, I believe Dosh was there. Ron Dosh, 21. And number 70, I believe, Bird.
I left the glasses at home, by the way, the binoculars. They're on the shelf in the office.
Loss of a couple on the play. It's 3rd down 12 for Prairie du Chien. With 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter, the Blackhawks lead 7-6. The ball is at the 29-yard line, 3rd and 12, and Knickerbocker rolls. Gets a good block, puts it down. Going to get a flag. Pass is incomplete. They'll be holding on Prairie du Chien, and Richland Center will decline that one.
Ryan Lenzendorf, the intended receiver.
We had 10:47 to go here in the third quarter. 7-6 our score. And they'll talk it over Richland Center, and I'm sure they'll decline it because it would be 4th down and 12. Unless, of course, they're playing the field position situation here. But one would think they'll take the play, spin the down, and get the ball. 4th down and 12. Well, they're going to take the holding penalty, so it'll be 3rd down.
Yes, they are.
So they're going to play the field position situation here for Richland Center. They'll back them up from the spot of the foul is where they take that penalty. So that takes them way back all the way to around the 12-yard line. So Prairie du Chien way back down now. About 3rd down, around 30 yards to go. They have to get all the way up to around the 42-yard line. So Knickerbocker may have a chance to show off the arm again here if he gets some time. He'll drop back and looks, and he throws it out here in the flat, complete to Christoph. Got some room, gets a block, and he'll pick up quite a few yards and get Prairie out of bad field position. Christoph just dropped out in the slot. The pass was out there to him, and he brings it all the way back up to right around the 30-yard line. So a gain in the play of about 18. It'll bring it up 4th and about 13. They're going to put it down at about the 27-yard line.
Nice work. Tom Knickerbocker to Sean Christoph, the wingback, 5'11", 175-pound senior.
Okay, come on.
Well, Bennett will bring in the punt situation for Prairie du Chien. 4th and 13. One man back for Richland Center. The Lions are set. Snap is a little high, but good. Bennett gets it away, and a nice kick.
Yes, he can
dragging him back to about the 42. Oh! But on a drop.
68.
Number 68 for Prairie du Chien.
Ken
Quick down there to make a nice tackle. Johnson, the quarterback for Richland Center, was the man back to receive the punt. Spun around and dropped at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Richland Center in their own territory.
Quick's had a good game defensively tonight. He's been in on numerous tackles.
And that's the second time on the punt that he's made a very nice play.
6 foot, 200-pound senior, Ken Quick.
Your battery's almost dead in the parking lot.
Who is that? I hope that's not me. Your battery's almost dead in the parking lot.
1st and 10, pitch out goes to Sifkas. He goes out wide to the right, got some room. Cuts it up and got a whole lot of yards across the way over there. We'll have to wait to see where they spot it. He's finally run out of bounds.
Mike Sifkas, boy, he's good. He's not very big, 145.6, but boy, can he motor.
First down, Richland Center.
Sifkas had one real big ball game this season for Richland Center.
1st and 10 for Richland Center as they go from their 43 to the Prairie du Chien 44-yard line on that play.
Sifkas had 155 yards in that Reedsburg win.
Johnson's got him set. He'll drop back to throw on 1st down. Got time now. He's under pressure. He's hit. The ball is in the air, and it is incomplete. Outstanding defensive play for Prairie du Chien to put the pressure on by Casey Dudley.
And on the quarterback was
Almost intercepted. The ball was just kind of like a bad duck up there.
Nice rush by Dudley.
And Dudley put it on him, and they almost were able to pick it off along the line of scrimmage there. It'll bring up 2nd down, 10. The ball is at the Prairie du Chien, just inside the Prairie 45. Prairie moving around a lot on defense. Showing Johnson a little different. He'll roll to this side. He's under pressure again. He jumps, throws, pass is intercepted. The pass is intercepted for Prairie du Chien by number 89, Ryan Lenzendorf.
The great rush again by Dudley, and then the ball wafted up there, and Ryan Lenzendorf picked it off.
1st and 10 for Prairie du Chien on the Richland Center turnover. And the Blackhawks will start this possession on their own 43-yard line.
That's the second interception of the ball game for Prairie du Chien. Adam Crabbeville had one earlier.
Here's Knickerbocker bringing him up. And slot to the left. He'll roll this way, keep it.
Ooh.
Short side of the field. He trips over Hannah, I believe.
No,
down he goes. Nope. Went to the short side of the field. I believe he tripped over the heel of Hannah, trying to throw the block, and down they both went. Loss of a yard in the play. 2nd down, 11.
bring up a 2nd and about 11.
Clock running with 9 minutes, 9 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Prairie du Chien, south to north in the 2nd half. Knickerbocker has the line set. Little reverse. He's got some room out here. If he can get a block, he doesn't get it. He's dragged down. We get a penalty for a face mask, I believe. Let's see if we get a penalty flag. It looked like his helmet jerked back. I'm not sure if this official threw the flag or not.
Sean Christoph was carrying the ball.
Let's see if he did here. It's right in front of the Prairie bench. I thought he threw it. I'm sure he did. Yes, there it is. It's down here right in front of the Prairie bench. This is going to be a face mask penalty on Richland Center, and that'll give Prairie du Chien a 1st down.
Well, you picked that up fast.
They'll mark this one off 15 yards.
Wow.
And it may take this official about 2 months to do it. He's taking the longest steps. I think I had slowest steps I think I've ever seen. There we go. 1st down for Prairie du Chien.
Bring up the 1st down.
At the Richland Center 43-yard line.
44-yard line.
And Prairie du Chien brings it on up with 8:40 2:44 to go in the clock running third quarter. 1st and 10, Prairie du Chien at the Richland Center. Well, let's say 44 is where they put it down. Knickerbocker turns, hands it first man Reynolds to the 40, inside the 40 to the 39.
Well, that kid can run.
Little quick hitter that time for Prairie du Chien. 69 for Richland Center. Hill is in on the tackle. A couple of other players as well. And they spot him at the 40. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down 6 for Prairie du Chien. Knickerbocker checks over the defense. Now steps under center. And turns and gives the ball to Burnett. He's hit, breaks away from the tackle, got a first down in the clear. He's going to go all the way. He's at the 15 and 10 to 5. Touchdown, Prairie du Chien. At the 7:56 mark. Touchdown, Prairie du Chien from 40 yards away. Burnett broke it quick over the center and down. 6 for Prairie. And they lead 13-6. A quick hitter. He was hit about 2 yards in the middle, broke the tackle, and was gone. Got it out in the open field, and nobody from Richland Center was even going to lay a hand on him once he got it out into the open field. So Bennett will try to tack on point number 14.
That was the most spectacular play of the season for Prairie du Chien.
High snap. Bubble picks it up, and he'll be tackled. The extra point, no good. We have 7 minutes, 56 seconds to go. Third quarter, the score. Prairie du Chien 13, Richland Center 6. This is your high school football report.
The best carry-out chicken around. Call the Highway Grill in Prairie du Chien at 326-2725. You can get 10 pieces of golden crispy chicken from Highway Grill for just $5.99. Order
FM in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, Marquette, McGregor, Iowa. 7-1 Brewers in the 5th. Matt Burnett, 40-yard touchdown scramble, 13-6 Prairie. The Hawks kick off.
Kick is brought up for Richland Center. He has some room to run. Gets through the initial wave. Now spun around and dropped up around the 38-yard line. Number 60 for Prairie du Chien there. And I believe it was number 80. Let's see here what we got. Luke Bonenkamp was the first Prairie player there. Bonenkamp. They start his progress to about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for Richland Center. They trail 13-6. About 7.5 to go here in the third. Pitch out. Higgins cuts it out. Now on side, spin away and drops after a gain to about the 41. Dudley on the tackle. Also coming up was Reynolds. Gain of a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. The ball spotted just shy of the Richland Center 41-yard line. Well, Richland Center came in here thinking they might have themselves a relatively easy ball game. They certainly have got to be concerned. They are down by 7 with 6:55 to go here in the third quarter. In tight formation. First time they've ran this one tonight. Johnson, first man through. Busting tackles. Busting and all the way down. Fumble. Ball is loose, but Richland Center recovers. Razik carried it, and he may be shaken up a little bit, his left leg. The fumble was recovered by Siefkas for Richland Center, and that actually pushed it forward another couple of yards to the Prairie du Chien 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Razik has been held in check pretty much, but that time he busted it loose a little bit up the middle and was hit. He was knocking some people over and finally fumbled it. Siefkas recovered. 1st and 10 Hornets at the Prairie du Chien 48-yard line. Johnson's got the line set out of the eye. Deep man, they go to him at Siefkas. Starts out wide, cuts it up, breaks it back out wide. He's got room to run. 45 and a 40. Down the side, still going across the way. 1st down and a lot more.
Now, Richland Center is not going to roll over and play dead. Siefkas had a beautiful run, picking up the first down.
Norb. It's going to be on Prairie, it looks like. Perhaps personal foul. We'll wait and see. Flags came in late. The ball is spotted across the way at around the 32-yard line. And let's check what the penalty is. It is against Prairie du Chien. One would think it'd be probably a personal foul.
Is that on the tackle, you think? Or?
That or maybe a late hit. We'll wait and see. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against Prairie du Chien. And one would imagine a late hit. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Prairie du Chien, so this can get Richland Center right back in the hunt in a hurry as they will have 1st down And it's way across the way on us there. I believe they have it at about the 15-yard line. Maybe the 14. Somewhere around in there. 1st and 10. Johnson sets the line. Turns. Gives it to the first man through. Up the middle for a couple of 3. And it's Razik again.
Tackle by Quick.
Quick on the tackle for Prairie du Chien. And Linsendorf also there for the Blackhawks. Gain of about 3 in the play. It's 2nd down, 7. Clock running. 5:43 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Prairie up 13-6. Here's Johnson bringing them up to the line of scrimmage. One man slot to the left. Line is set. Johnson trips, almost fell. He's going to roll out, looking to throw. He's under pressure. He throws it off balance, up for grabs. Man's open, touchdown. Razik, touchdown at the 5:26 mark. Well, Johnson seen him at the last moment as he was under big pressure. Threw it up in the end zone. Razik had it for the touchdown. And that comes from about, 14 yards away, something in that range. And that makes it 13-12. So Richland Center fights back. And now we get a timeout on the field. Officials timeout.
Let's keep it right here, Dave, in case they come back quickly. So Richland Center, you go for 2 points. Obviously, you play to win the ball game. A lot of time left, however.
Richland Center is now taking a full timeout. We have 5:26, so you want to just keep it here, Norm, or you want to...
If to take a full timeout, we can break 2.
Okay, 13-12, Prairie du Chien by 1. We'll be right back. This is your high school football report.
Ezra Heaton.
Norm Basham back with you here at Prairie du Chien High School. The Brewers, we'll give you that score in just a moment. Let's see what we get going here. 5:26. Richland Center will go for 2 to try to take the lead. They're down 13-12. Johnson has the line set. He turns. Roll, he'll throw for it. He's got time. The pass is incomplete. The pass is good. The 2-point conversion to Ron Dosh, number 21. Dosh. And Richland Center has taken a 14-13 lead just that quickly. So the Hornets lead 14-13. First time they've led since they led 6-0, scoring on the very first drive of this contest. So 5:26 to go here in the 3rd, and we got ourselves an outstanding ball game. Both teams playing very well, and Richland Center leading by that 1 point now, 14-13. On the Brewers score, they now lead the Baltimore Orioles by the score of 10-1. Brewers 10, Baltimore 1. That game in the 5th inning. It doesn't appear that the Brewers are going to gain any ground on Toronto tonight because the Blue Jays are leading the Texas Rangers by the score of 10-0. So here's the kickoff now. It is high and deep. And taken and falling down is number 45 for Prairie du Chien, Cradaville. That kick was high and deep, and Prairie du Chien will start very deep in their own territory at around the 5-yard line. So Prairie du Chien gives up the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now trail by 1, 14-13. Also want to remind you, coming up tomorrow, we'll have Wisconsin football action for you. The Badgers taking on Bowling Green State. 1st and 10, Knickerbocker. Sets the line, turns. Good second man through, got a little bit of room. He can get outside. Burnett puts the head down. And Burnett comes out to her on the 15-yard line. Johnson finally wrestled him down.
Jarring tackle from Johnson, too, but some good yardage picked up by Burnett.
Burnett for 9. 2nd down 1. The ball at the 14-yard line. Prairie du Chien trailing Richland Center by a point. We have 4.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's been an outstanding ball game so far. Knickerbocker brings them up on 2nd down and a short yard. Line is set. Knickerbocker turns. Hands up the middle. 1st down and more. Reynolds. He brings it up for the 1st down. All the way up to about the 20-yard line.
Tackle was made by McKenzie.
In fact, they'll get him across the 20-yard line to the 21, let's call it. 1st and 10. They needed 1. They got 7. First and 10, Prairie du Chien at their own 21-yard line. This drive started at their own 5. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Knickerbocker brings them up. Again, a tight formation. Knickerbocker pitches it wide to the right. Burnett's got some room outside, gets a good block.